Hey everyone, it's been a while. I pressed record a little too early. Hold on. I have to take my pills, so you guys are coming with me. Uh, they're in my hand right now. I just have to chug some water at the same time. Okay, we're good. Um, Hi. It's been a while. Um, Hope you're all doing wonderful. Uh, Sorry for kind of going MIA for a little. Um, I know I had been uploading every day for a little bit, so must have been weird to have, a little while without anything. So I apologize. But I'm back. I'm back, and I don't know what to expect, honestly. Um, what do I mean by that? I, well, hold on. First of all, thank you for 39 subscribers. I appreciate it a lot. Um, Whoever the 39th person is, thank you so much. Um, this might be a long one. Um, I was at my dad's for like a little early Christmas celebration. I went there over the weekend. He lives 3.5 hours away from where I usually live, so it's a little bit away. It's a little bit it's a long drive, um, but it was fun. Um, Honestly, I came back from it yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, I feel so much better. Um, Maybe I don't need these videos anymore. Maybe I can stop making them. It appears I was wrong. I'm back to feeling not so good. Yeah. The worst part is I see my girlfriend also start to feel bad. Um, Not specifically about me, but in general. And in a way, I kind of feel responsible for it. Because I can't help her as well as I normally could. Because on medical leave, and I don't have much energy for spare other than surviving lately. Um, I'm sorry. My voice started to shake a little there. I'm not gonna cry on video. Especially not with the little lo-fi music in the background. It like just fits the Minecraft mood so well. It's just there to fill the blanks on when I stop talking and when I start back. Right. Um I was at my dad's, and I am not super comfortable, being so far away from home usually. And it went okay. I, you know, I listened to myself. I I didn't overstay. I I listened a little less to the not so good parts and listened to myself more, and felt, a little better, and I was able to enjoy my time with my dad and my family while I was there. I'm not struggling on what to talk about. I'm struggling in wording it in a way that won't worry anyone or, you know, make me doubt myself more or something. I thought I was doing much better. I put my hopes up. And then today, thinking that I was cured and I was doing so good. A little hasty of me to say, you know. But I went with my girlfriend to the grocery store, which is, you know, kind of super basic, and I couldn't stop myself from panicking. You know, it's nothing rational, so I tried, you know, reasoning with myself, but it's quite difficult to reason with unreasonable mind. I'm kind of all over the place. You know, as you guys know, I've kind of been using these videos as a way to help myself be more in tune and in line with how I'm feeling and how to process things in a better way. That's something I never really did before. And, you know, over the weekend, it just got me thinking of, like, how maybe I wasn't enjoying this as much as I was, and that it was just about, you know, for that little tidbit in the weekend, I thought of making videos as a chore, and I don't want to do that. I don't want it to become a chore, nor feel like it. I want this to be fun and casual. I'm sorry. I'm just really disappointed, you know, in myself in a way, but about this and now and everything he says while still moving his fucking Minecraft character. I live block game. I was watching a movie at my dad's on my computer alone because it was late, and I was kind of high because of my pills. And I had written a text for a video. It was all about basically I was watching Troy, the movie about the old, you know, ancient city, and Greek mythology and all. I was talking about how, you know, Greek mythology was like my first experience in like this escape from the current world. As in, you know, Percy Jackson, the books. I read like all of the Rick Riordan books. The Roman one, Roman mythology, the Greek one, and the Egyptian one. That was my I think my first like escape into nothing is real, or like something else exists out there somewhere. And you know, I've always wanted to think that it's real. All of it, you know. I don't believe in God, but I believe there might be something out there. And someone was here. It's pretty fun. And thinking that something might be here, you know, kind of makes you think about the off chance of meeting said things. I worry about myself. I fear that some part of me is not all okay. Clearly not, but that it's not just, you know, anxiety or something, or depression. You know, it's... I've always had this fear of losing my mind. And I've always said to everyone that I know that if I ever lose my mind, I want them to help me, you know, get put down, you know, like medically. So I've always thought that my head was pretty much the only thing that I ever, you know, really had for myself. And thinking that I might lose my mind freaks me out and scares me so much. And like, I'm sure that thinking about it this way is not helping me much with not losing my mind. But I've been quite proud of myself, my head, you know, my thought processes, how I try to work through things logically, trying to reason with my mind, you know. And I've quite liked how I've what am I saying? I'm proud of myself because I think I'm smart. I like my brain. But some part of me thinks I'm going crazy. And I feel like I can feel like I'm aware enough that some part of me is losing the plot. And it scares me because when I say stuff about that to a therapist or to my doctor, there's nothing really being done other than telling me, you know, that I'm fine, and that's just not how it feels. It's like telling someone who's on fire that just because they can't see it, they're not on fire when they're actively burning. You know? That didn't make any sense. I want to let it be clear though, this is not like a cry for help. I don't need the police sign or anything like that. I'm well in control, and I have a great, you know, helping circle around me. It's just when you're alone at night, it's hard to never have these thoughts, you know? Been rambling for a while. Sorry about that. Anyway, it feels good just hearing my own voice speak out loud. It's really weird, but I find myself listening to my own videos to fill the void, the silence, the moments of quiet. And, you know, when I think about it, I'm like, I feel super self-centered and like super weird and a little odd. But somehow, somewhat, it feels good. And like, some of you might be like, no, that's okay. That's not weird. It is. It just is. That's just how it is. It is weird. It's fine. It's okay that it is, but... And me admitting it too? Why do I make these videos, man? I always get these, like... weird moments of self-reflection when I make these videos. I'm like... Why am I putting this out there? It's like you know those videos about the people that make like super weird videos and then people send them to their college and then they get like, you know, they get banned from their college or something. I wonder if my work technically allows me to be this, like, honest, out in the open. Because I do work at a place with, you know, social media rules and all. About how, you know, I have to be careful because I represent in a way. At the same time, this account is called Ghoopy, bro. There ain't no fucking way if someone hears my voice and then thinks, you know, oh my god, is that my favorite YouTuber speaking to me on the phone while I'm having a crisis? There's no way. Yeah, it's me. You know, I'm gonna ramble again on another subject. You know, with the Steam winter sale and all, I just got a ton of games. Unlimited games, but no bacon. And it's made me want to play some games that I have in my library, but I haven't touched in a while. Things like Assassin's Creed Black Flag 4. Well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is Assassin's Creed 4, but... And, you know, I've played the game probably, like, 7, 8 times at this point. I think I play it, like, once a year and a half. Almost. Something like that. And I always like it, you know, but I never, like, 100%ed it. Like, I've never beaten all 4 of the legendary ships. I've never maxed out my ship. Just because I feel like that grind part ruins my fun of Black Flag. For those of you that don't know what Assassin's Creed Black Flag is, you're basically a pirate while being an assassin. So you have your own ship, and it's like the entire British Navy and the French Navy and Spain in some regions of the map. And everyone is just, you know, battling it out. And you can get into some really cool situations where there's, like, you know, 4 ships of the line shooting everything at you. And you're kind of weaving and bobbing and taking your ship, you know, everywhere around and sinking everything and then boarding them and then going on a fucking killing spree. And, you know, getting rid of, like, 10 people that just, you know, it's when you board someone, you if you want to win, you know, you have to get rid of a certain amount of the crew, and it takes about, you know, for like big ships, it's like 25 crew people that you have to kill. And, you know, so that, you know, your crew kind of kill people too, but you have to do most of the legwork, and you have to, like, get rid of the captain, and then you have to get, like, there's, like, different objectives, you know, and it's always fun to, like, sit down and just actually grind out, like, a huge battle, you know. There's, like, a ship of the line, and then a frigate, and then you just get rid of everyone, and you sink them one at a time, and you board them, and you just get rid of them, and then you take their resources, and you upgrade your ship, and then you do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. But the story is, like, somewhat short, because it's not, like, a... Like it's not an old game, but it's not, you know, a new game either. So I just feel like honestly they should have had like large DLCs for that game. It was such a banger. Like I'm not usually a Ubisoft glazer, especially lately, where they have made some mistakes in the past, but god damn do Assassin's Creed games just like the old ones, you know? After Black Flag, honestly, I haven't played much of them. But the 3 and Black Flag were just bangers to me. I've been wanting to replay the 3 too, but I haven't bought it. Where was I going with this? No, maybe I could bring you guys along to play Black Flag with me. Maybe some of you would enjoy it. As I'm kind of getting Minecrafted out. You know, I love Minecraft. This is a great game. But sometimes you play too much, like I have. And you gotta take a little break, and then come back, and then take another break, and come back. It's also because there's not many like active people in town, and none of my friends in Discord want to join. No matter how active, you know, I am here, having people to play with is just unbeatable, you know. Anyway, I think this is going to be our final subject. I've been wanting to do more of it's like poetic, philosophical side of videos. There were 2 poems beforehand, and I was thinking maybe I might do more. Just because it felt good in the moment to, first of all, to listen to them, and then to comment or let out whatever shit was in me at that time, I guess. So yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. Just leave. This is gonna be the background. I mean the thumbnail. I'm sorry. You know, I'm all YouTubed out as well, in a way. When I was thinking of making this video, I was thinking to myself, I'm just gonna make one final video to not just disappear off the internet and then come back like 2 years later or something. I had told my girlfriend that this might have been my last video. As you can see, it's not. I might take just a little bit more time in between the videos. Maybe to digest them a little bit more. Actually, I'm not gonna say that, because I just got a wither head. Oh yeah. I'll make a video when I need to. And I have no idea when I'm gonna need one next. Could be tomorrow. Oh, also, if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. You deserve a very, very good Christmas. Happy and precious Christmas with people you want to be with, not the people you have to spend it with. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a lot. These are our 2 cats. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good evening, or good night. And sleep tight, guys. Goodbye.